Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to have you guys here with me today because the Animal Crossing ColourPop collection is here! Yay! I went to Ulta and I went to like 3 different stores and half of the stuff was sold out, and I went on like the first day and then the second day after that. So I am so sorry, you guys, but I do have the eyeshadow palettes right here with me. So I did get these guys, and I also have the blushes. So I've got that to show you, but the lip stuff, I didn't get any of that. I'm gonna show you guys 4 different looks with the Animal Crossing ColourPop palettes. I'm gonna do one on each eye, and then I'll take it off and do it again. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bear. I am a hair and makeup artist, actor, model, creative, and YouTuber. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you want to see all things beauty related. And yeah, I think that's it. So this is the Nook Incorporated Pressed Powder Palette. And look, you see Tom and Timmy and the other one. This is what it looks like, and when you open it up, you can see the Nook and the Nooklings right here. And then when you get to the colors, you have Yes Yes, Made in the Shade, CEO, and Water Landing. So I'm really excited to play with this. Let's go ahead and get started. So I've already prepped my eyes with a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's the shade Porcelain Beige. So I'm taking the shade Water Landing, which is that dark green, and I'm going to apply this to the outer and inner corners of my eye. I also went ahead and added that shade underneath my lower lash line. First impressions right away, I can tell you that these are really good eyeshadows. The quality is surprising, to be honest. I like ColourPop and I think they do great stuff, but you know how sometimes with collabs, it's not really like the best, and especially with Animal Crossing, I was wondering if they were gonna cater more to like kids makeup, but this is great. I mean, it would be great for kids starting out because the packaging is so cute and it's a smaller color family to work with, but honestly, like, the quality is amazing, so I'm very, very impressed. Thank you, ColourPop, for that. Now I'm gonna be dipping into Made in the Shade, which is that like slightly shimmery color in the top right corner of the Nook Incorporated palette. And I'm just going into the crease and blending this out. And again, I also decided to blend this out a little bit underneath the eye. And as I make my way further away from the crease, I'm not adding any more color, I'm just sort of blending it out with lighter pressure. I'm pretty happy with that. We lost some of the intensity with the shade Water Landing, so I'm gonna go back and correct that, and then we're gonna move on. Okay, now that we fixed the intensity, I am ready to move on. So I'm gonna go into Yes Yes, and I first wanna apply it with my finger. I first wanna apply it with the brush and see what kind of payoff I get, and then I'm gonna do it with the finger because I think that might end up working better. But for review's sake, I'm gonna try it with the brush first. And I'm kind of angling myself down so I don't get any like weird fallout on my cheek like I'm already doing. So it actually does amazingly well with the brush. I am very impressed. I'm gonna take my finger and just do a little more and see what that kind of payoff is. It's pretty comparable, to be honest. I love when a nice metallic can go on with a brush. I sometimes don't like my fingers getting dirty, so. Okay, and now we're gonna move on to the final shade, CEO, and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner and also on the eye. I might do a little bit in the center. We'll see how carried away I get. All right, I'm gonna put on lashes, let you see it. Okay, this is one side done, inspired by the Nook Incorporated. So this is Isabelle. This is the 5-Star Island Pressed Powder Palette from ColourPop. This is what she looks like. So you open her up and inside you see 4 shades. We have the shade Isabelle, and then we have Island Tune, Island Designer in Resident Rep. Okay, so I think I want to do a little cut crease moment or something with this. So I'm gonna go in with Resident Rep first. All right, there is a lot more fallout in this one than there was in Nook Incorporated. I'm just taking a little dome brush and going right in my natural crease, a little bit above it too, like where the crease and my brow bone meet. And not adding any more product, I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. So I'm going in now with Island Tune. I'm using the same brush because I'm lazy. And I'm just going over that whole thing. Resident Rep is like my favorite color so far. I'm going back in with that and just re-intensifying this blend that we've created here. It's not the best, but it's not the worst I've ever done. So if you didn't watch my blue cut crease video, I do show you how to do a cut crease. It is my first video though, so I think I've gotten a little bit better, I hope, since my first video. How I like to do a cut crease is I'll take a little bit of concealer, I put some on my hand here, and I'm gonna put it on my lid, boom, and then look up. And where that landed, that concealer landed, is where I'm going to carve out that cut crease. All right, that crease is cut, baby. So I'm going to take a brush, just like a flat, fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go into Isabelle. Okay, and Isabelle is a lot weaker on a brush than I thought she would be. That's a little disappointing. I thought she'd be a bit more colorful than that, but that's okay. She's still really pretty. Maybe I shouldn't have asked Isabelle to do all the heavy lifting and be the lid color. In the Nook Incorporated palette, the shimmer in that one did fine with the brush. However, with the Isabelle palette, this gold does apply better with the finger if you're wanting more of an opaque finish. But if you like just a little dusting of gold, then go ahead and use the brush. But I really want this gold to speak up, so I'm going in with my ring finger here. Okay, it looks a little crazy right now, but we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. I'm gonna use my pinky finger and go in with Island Designer, and this is that nice glittery moment here. I feel like that kid that has the glitter and she's like in the backseat of a car. I feel like her right now. Honestly, she's such a freaking mood though. So I put some in the inner corner there, and then I'm actually gonna put some glitter like on the outside of this wing here where it's like melting away, kind of. I'm gonna put some there. Okay, let's put some lashes on her. All right, so that is this side all done. I like her. It's definitely better with a lash. I don't think she's my favorite I've ever done. And I did kind of do this pretty quickly, but I like it. Like, I like all the colors, of course. I think if I were to do it again, I know that it would look good in an eye style like this. I just wanted to try something a little bit different. I still like it though. What do you think? Alrighty, we are back, and I have taken off, sadly taken off, the last few looks that I did, and the green side doesn't want to ungreen. So I'm gonna make sure that that's the purple one. Next, we have this lovely palette here. This is ColourPop's Label of the Ball, or Labelle. I'm not quite, I think it's Labelle, because Labelle of the Ball, that would make sense. I just thought it was cute that like Labelle has a designer brand and it's like label, like, oh, I got a label. I don't know, is that a play on words, Labelle? Label. These palettes are so cute, you guys. All right, so this is what she looks like. And then when you open her up, there are the 4 colors. So there's Able Sisters, there's Taylor's Tickets, Custom Design, and Serene Sable. You guys, Custom Design is like the prettiest opalescent color. Like, I would want to use this in like almost every smoky eye. This is the shade Custom Design, and it is just so pretty. I think I know what I'm gonna do. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and just blur out my lid and like most of my crease with the shade Taylor Ticket. So I'm wanting to make sure that I'm keeping this very winged out. So I'm making it more dramatic on the outer half than I am on the inner. I don't know about y'all, but I was definitely the Animal Crossing quarantine person. So I was playing like 12 hours a day on Animal Crossing, like just morning till night. I would be on Animal Crossing when we were locked down completely and I had nothing to do. It was a perfect time for Animal Crossing to come out. Like, Animal Crossing saved my life. I have to tell you that I stopped playing in like September of last year. And I had thought about it a lot and it made me really sad, but I didn't want to log back on after being gone for so long because I didn't want to see my villagers upset at me. So I decided to just start a new island. So I have just started my new island. I'm on like day 5. And it's fun to like restart, but I am a little bit sad. I hope that I can get my dreamy villagers back. Okay, you have to let me know who your favorite villager is in the comments. Mine is Julian. I love him. I just love my little gay unicorn. So y'all, this is a really cute color. I'm adding a touch of sparkle using that Able Sisters shade to sort of burst light in this inner corner. So I'm sort of angling it this way as well as onto the inner portion of my lid and a little bit below. I'm using a small flat brush and I'm going into the Serene Sable. And I'm going to kind of create a smoky wing. Okay, so we're starting at the outer corner. I did a little bit underneath as well as up here. And I'm just slowly rocking my brush back and forth. Going back in with Taylor Tickets. And I want to blend this together. And I'm just going back and forth, blending things. I'm sort of switching off between tapping it in and swiping. All right, and now that that is on, I'm so sorry, my outer corner will just not stop crying. I'm gonna go in with Custom Design with my pinky, and this is that like nice metallic shade. And I'm just going to apply that to the lid. It's not opaque, this is a translucent color, so you can still kind of see the way it like blurs and blends upward. Using a flat brush in the shade Serene Sable, and I'm going back over the lash line and the waterline areas so I get that pop of purple that we want. So it looks like liner and a gradient, you know, coming up. All right, let's put some lashes on her. All right, that is this side done. My eye is so raw. It will not stop watering. I tried my best. I love this palette so much. I just wanted to be creative and give you guys a couple of different styles of eyeshadows to try as well. But I don't know, I'm really feeling that halo moment from the first one. And last up, we have this palette right here. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at them. I love these two. Okay, so this is the What a Hoot pressed powder palette. So let's open her up. And all right, so this is what she looks like. And you can open her up. And the plastic thing just fell. But here she is. So the shades are Meteor Shower, Celestial, All Aflutter, and Who. This palette is more of the neutral family. So if you didn't want to experiment with color, but you still wanted an Animal Crossing palette, grab this one before they're gone. So first I'm going in with Celestial, and I'm just gonna do my crease. And I'm using a small fluffy dome brush. And now I'm just gonna put this underneath my eyes. And the lower lash line. Again, there's a lot of fallout in these palettes. Now I'm gonna dip into Who and go right in the outer corner. And again, underneath. Woo, baby. I'm just gonna soften some of this a little bit with my Beauty Blender because slightly more than I was thinking. And I'm gonna dip into All Aflutter and pack this on my lid. And this does okay on a brush. So I'm gonna try with my pinky. Oh yeah, it's much better applied with a finger. With my ring finger, I'm gonna dip into Meteor Shower, which is that glittery gold goodness. And I'm going to stick that on the inner corner. Boop. As well as the lid. I did add a little bit of glitter underneath to the lower lash line, so give it a little bit of something different, a little sparkle. And I mean, you could drag it out if you wanted to. You could take it all the way, you know, do the glitter tear or like glitter eye bags. Live your life. This is great. I really like this. This is the look with lashes on. Cute, right? Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow palettes in this collection. And then there are 2 blushes, and then one is Flower Tender and the other is Flower Power. Let's go ahead and put Flower Tender on this side and Flower Power on this side so you can see. So this is what Flower Tender looks like. So I'm just gonna take a small little fluffy brush like this, dip into her. There is a little bit of like gold shimmer in this. I'm gonna be generous, just so we can see it, you know? So this is a really pretty light pink. It's got a little bit of gold reflex shimmery. It's really beautiful. It gives me a healthy, blushy glow. I'm impressed. I love it. This is Flower Power. So this is what she looks like on the inside. It's definitely deeper. It's more true pink than like a pinky peach. This is definitely on like the cool tone side. So let's try that. It's almost lilac, how pink it is. So for deeper skin tones, cool skin tones, I think this would be really pretty. It has reflex of like silver, so definitely cooler. I almost should have put this blush on the purple side, but that's all right. Ooh, I should have. It's so pretty. I love this. It's definitely more of fantasy color for my skin tone, but I'm sure it's gonna look great on others and a little more natural. But wow, look at that. That is so cute. I really wish I had reversed these blushes, but anyway. And I am so sorry I don't have the lip products for you, but they were sold out everywhere I went. I will leave my Switch friend code in the description. That way you can friend me and I can visit your island. I would love to do that. I also just started my island, so if you guys have any DIYs, that would be awesome. Let's be friends. Don't forget, you can follow me on all of my social medias. I have a Facebook, Instagram, and a TikTok, and those are all at Bear Campbell Beauty. And if you haven't already, you should definitely go out and grab the ColourPop Animal Crossing collection while you still can, because it is going so fast and it's actually really amazing quality and it's so freaking cute. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you later. Bye!